everybody. I'm Mike.
And I'm Stephanie.
And we're Van Life Sheldon's Travels. Sheldon is a little yellow-bellied slider turtle. He's actually hanging out here this morning. We've got up pretty early because we're going to be leaving out of here. We're going to be leaving Slab City today, kind of closing down the camp. And
yeah, I think it'll be nice to go solo for a little while, and we're pretty sure that we're going to see everybody else down the road. So it was nice to camp here with them for the winter.
So we were here one last weekend. We kind of went out and hung out and did a little bit, and now we're back this weekend, and we're just going to do that. We did our little last hurrah. We had an awesome fire, and like we said, we're kind of burned out on Slab City a little bit. But I think we're going to get everything packed up. The whole gang was here. It's kind of the reason we came back for this last weekend. Because who all was here?
We got Ramblin' Rome, we got Bex, Cat Herder, we got Rossi Poo, and then a couple of our other friends who don't have YouTube channels, but those are the other YouTubers.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So we actually hung out with them, and we actually said bye to Joe from Wonderful Story, I'm sure, last night also.
Another YouTuber.
Yep. But I'd kind of like to tell a cute little story before we get going. Last night, I didn't really even tell Steph I was going to do this, but last night when we were by the campfire and Joe came over, and it was just Jake and Ramblin' Rome and us, and Joe came over, and Jake offered, these are like campfire things that if you're not there, you just kind of miss it, but, basically Jake asked, Joe if he wanted a beer, and Joe's like, sure, I'll have a beer. So he goes and gets him a beer out of the cooler. It comes back. Joe pops it open. He takes a drink. And he's not
a big alcoholic
beer
person.
drinker.
Well, he used to be when he was younger, of course.
But not now. Yeah, he's not a huge drinker.
Been a while. And he tasted the beer. And he's like, that is delicious. That is not beer.
It's not beer. And he's like, it doesn't taste like beer.
And then we're like, oh, it's because it's a Miller Lite.
Right. And so, but Joe's like, no, this thing doesn't taste right. So here, he hands it to me. And of course, you know, your friend here, you try it. So, of course, I take a drink out of the bottle, and I'm like, well, that is definitely not beer. And I'm like, it tastes like orange juice. And
no, he said lime.
Lime is what, and
lemon.
I said lemon or lime or some kind of juice or something like that.
I go orange juice.
And basically Jake's like, oh no, that's my I guess when you have a cooler. See, we have a freezer. We don't have a refrigerator, and we don't even keep a cooler. No. But a lot of nomads or people that are traveling, they run a cooler. Yeah. So they put ice in the cooler, and they put their soda and their orange juice and milk and beer and lunch meat and stuff in a cooler, and they get ice and keep it cold, right? Well, I guess when Jake got down to a little portion of his orange juice left that would fit in one, because out here everything you bring in you got to take out with you, so
space is very valuable,
right? So we've been there's a can guy here that takes all the cans, but Jake, like, he thought, well, the amount of orange juice I have left would fit in one of these wide mouth Miller Lite bottles with the big mouth on them. So he thought, I'll just pour that, another hack of Jake's, into the beer. He rinsed it out, of course, and got it all clean. And he put the orange juice in there, and it took up less space in his little cooler, you know, his ice chest. So it was just funny because neither one of us realized it was orange juice, and it surely wasn't a beer. So
yeah.
But those are the little things that you find out, and in the little stories and the kind of experiences you have when you're on the road and you're hanging out with people, and we will miss that. And being able to hang out with people, you get to have that experience. But we've been hanging out with people since October. and then most of last year. So we're going to try to fly a little solo, and I know you guys have been asking for that, is for us to fly a little solo. So before this video gets too long and we just ramble on here like we always seem to be able to do, we're going to go say goodbye to everybody, switch the van around. We don't have too much stuff, but we need to put our chairs, latch them up on top on the box, and do a little shuffle of some of our stuff from the front to the back that we keep up in the front seat. But besides that, let's get on the road, say our goodbyes, and head on out of Slab City and close our camp for the year. It'll be sad to go, but it'll be good to be on our own and to see new things and explore new places, and that's what we love to do. So that's what this is all about, and we're going to bring you guys with us, of course. So, well, the first to leave this morning are Chuck and Jen. They're actually going to probably head on down to Hopeville Hot Springs and meet up with a bunch of other people that we know and they've been camping with before to hang out with. And, of course, there's Ramblin' Rome and Jake in the background. They're all going to be heading out here in a little bit, too.
I believe Eileen and Rossi Poo and Daryl, they're actually all going to leave tomorrow, but we're just telling them goodbye and safe travels. We'll see them down the road.
We're not sure how long Bex is going to stay. Well, we're getting ready to head out of here, so of course we're going to say goodbye to Joe, and he's going to actually stay here for a couple of more months, right?
Another 8 weeks.
Another 8 weeks and keep the spot open. So, but after that, he's got to get his teeth fixed. After that, you'll be heading on to like New Mexico and a bunch of other places, right?
Yeah, I'm going to zigzag New Mexico, maybe Vegas and Oregon, maybe Northern Cal.
That works. So, but we're loading up, saying our goodbyes, and going to get out of here for the season, close up the camp, and head on down the road. Well, thanks everyone for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you. Please like,
comment,
and subscribe.
check us out on Facebook and Instagram.
More content on the Patreon.
And as always, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. to get your Van Life Sheldon's travel stickers, go to our PayPal. The link is in the description below. One can be yours for $5 or 2 for $8 going to the same address. And please remember to include your address with your payment. As always, thanks for traveling with us.
And don't forget to click on that subscribe button or the Patreon button or one of our hundreds of videos in our playlist below.